y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Say you hit the like on the way in. Happy Thursday. What it do? How y'all live out here in these streets? How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show where you come around here to find out what's going on Earth out here in these streets. Man, appreciate y'all for joining the player. Come on in, hit the thumbs up. Y'all share it. I need to share it on your Instagram, your YouTube, your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook, your Snapchat, put it on your dating sites and all that fly stuff. The 229 Albany, Georgia's in the building. Say, hey, Willie, the 801 Salt Lake City, Utah, back in the mother 30 minutes of 5. Watch 23, 16, 9. Say, hey, Willie, the Bronx is up in here for that 5. Hey, chat family. The 414 Milwaukee, Wisconsin is in this bit. What it do? The Bronx, New York's in this bitch. Say, what pop past the Legacy 30 minutes of 5. The 334 to go. Market time is in the building. Say, hey, sugar, what it do? Say YouTube was on their job today with the notifications this morning. Shout out YouTube for sometime complying and for sometime not complying. You know what I'm saying? They just do what they can when they feel like they can do what they can. The D is in the building. Say, what up, though, with it? What's happening? Say, the 505 New Mexico is round here. Say, tell us about these babies. We finna get right into it. Don't need much word about it, but we got to get these likes up. I need compassion. I just thought of a word just then. Hold on. I just thought of compassion. Like, I have no idea why I thought of the word compassion, but it might could work. The 313 is in the building. Say the 404 is in the building. Say the 412 is checking in once again for correction and discretion. Say, what's up, Pastor, in the chat? What's happening? I hit the like button. I appreciate that right there. Say, pimping in here, tabernacle to Pastor and to the congregation. Look here, y'all. I went to Walmart. I know, right? Shock. I went to Walmart this morning. Lord Jesus. Listen, this is why it's a good thing to write out a list. For all of you, females typically know to write a list. A lot of males, they don't know to write a list. I have been one who have been shopping all my life. I am the one who have always grocery shop when I'm able to grocery shop. You know what I'm saying? So I am familiar. I'm familiar with grocery stores. Like I really am. I'm really, really good at it. I just don't like to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I went out today and let me explain something to you. I do not have to do my cardio today. I just want to explain that there to you. When you're around here shopping, when you go to places like Walmart, it's so big. It's cardio. You moving around, you looking up, you ducking down, you squatting, you doing all type of stuff right there. That is cardio. A lot of people think that you like have to get on like a treadmill or go outside running and stuff. Just a brisk walk. Just a brisk walk burn calories and stuff. For those of you who may be saying, well, I don't have time to do this. Listen, a 30-minute walk can save your life out here in these streets. But anyway, I had never heard of baking cocoa. Damn it, I should have had my cookbook in the video. Because I'm going to make me some more cakes and pies, but I'm finna do stuff from scratch around here in these streets. So a player was up last night when I got off the show. I was like, you know what? let me go in my cookbook to see what's cracking. I made my first cake for Thanksgiving, right? So I flipped through the book. Oh, they got cakes. They got cakes out there. And I don't even eat cake. I will taste a cake, but I don't like eat. Like, I'm not like a cake eater. Shout out to KB for the $2 super chat. Say salute to the GOAT from the 8-5 Cola out here. I appreciate that right there. I am not a cake eater. I'm not a sweets eater. Like, that's really not me. You say you never heard of baking cocoa. Well, I heard of cocoa, but I ain't never heard of baking cocoa. Like, I really haven't. But come to find out, speaking of the baking cocoa, I didn't know that, like, the Hershey cocoa mix you can use for baking cocoa, which I didn't get that. I got the Walmart brand because I'm cheap like that right there. I'm trying to preserve, I'm trying to save, and I ain't had no coupons. You know what I'm saying? So I had to grab that right there. Another thing that can mess a player up, I hear in the screen, you say, is it unsweetened? Well, they didn't. It was the regular, it was the Hershey cocoa, then the regular Hershey cocoa, then it was Walmart brand baking cocoa, then it was another brand that said premium, and the bags is all pretty and stuff. That was like $8. I said, we ain't doing that right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing that I got the sweetened one. I have no idea, but I'm gonna have to go and look at it. Yeah, I got my baking powder. I got baking powder. Now, what else? I got my vanilla abstract, stuff like that right there. I got the all-purpose flour. Not self-rising, which I already have some self-rising flour, but because I'm finna make a pound cake too, and I'm finna make the box cake that I had done put on Instagram and stuff like that right there. But listen. This is another thing that can throw a play off. Listen, players, if y'all not used to shopping and stuff, you really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Confectionery. No. That's sugar. Condensed milk and evaporated milk ain't the same thing. Do you have... Listen. I'm a cook for real. Like, I'm a cook. Like, I can cook. I can make stuff. But the cake was like my first thing, like my first time making. So I actually have everything like the sifters and stuff like that right there. I had that type of stuff. So, yeah. And that's a good thing to have that type of thing. Say condensed is sweet and wait, slow me down because I want to read that right there. Condensed is sweet. Evaporated is pet milk. That's what's up. Say pet milk out here in these streets. Say I just made some cinnamon roll Dutch apple pie. Ooh, that sounds like something I'm gonna try here in these streets. Oh, Willie, did you ever do the ground beef with flour? How did it work out? You know what? I am doing a hamburger casserole. What is the day? Thursday. I may do the hamburger casserole on the weekend or something like that right there, and I would take enough out for a hamburger and put it in some flour, and I'm gonna go ahead on and try it. If I remember, that's what I'm gonna do on Saturday. Say it's regular milk, pet milk. That's what's up. Carnation. Yeah. So listen, a whole bunch of players don't understand. A whole bunch of players, because a lot of players, we don't be in the store like that right now. The only time a lot of us was really in the store when mama them done sent us to the store when we first got our license and stuff like that right there. When we first got a car or something. Run around to the store. I don't care what you doing. Run up to the store and get me 2 cans of evaporated milk. You done messed around and bought back condensed it. Oh. Ho. Now go right back to the store and get what I had done told you to get. Remember them days? You know what I'm saying? But I am having me a wonderful time. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm able to spend more time in the kitchen. I told y'all that I'm almost retired. So I have just been doing such a good job in the kitchen that I just enjoy being in the kitchen, which I always enjoy cooking because I've cooked a lot. I've been a chef. I've been a line cook. I've been a sous chef and all that fly stuff. So yeah. That's what pimping been out here doing. And I had to run back. I had to run back to come on and be able to find what I'm gonna talk about today. And I found it. It was real easy. These babies out here acting the donkey. I need street. The 203 is in the building. That's what's up. And y'all come on in. Y'all get a thumbs up. Other get a thumbs up. And let's make it go ahead on and pop. Shout out to Daryl for the $7 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Hold on. How you say? Shout out to Tristan for the $15 cash app. Say I made a pound cake yesterday. But watch what I do. Watch what I do. The cake that's in my cookbook is the lemon pound cake. I don't do lemon pound cake, but I love pound cakes. Now I really do love pound cakes, but I don't get a chance to eat pound cake. Like I may eat a pound cake. Ooh, Jesus. It's probably once every 2 years or something when I think about, I want a pound cake, and then I buy a pound cake and I only eat like a slice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not doing the lemon pound cake, but that calls for lemon abstract, shredding lemons and all that stuff. I ain't doing all that. Say I love lemon pound cake. Say, man, well, I'm trying to take, listen. Say, don't forget nutmeg. See, I already got the nutmeg. I wrote my list. Where the hell is my... Y'all gonna make me go get my list. I may do it a little bit later. I don't know. Let's go ahead on and get into it. Yeah. Lemon abstract is a must. I ain't buy none of that. Listen, this is why you write a list. Now, typically, I may see some things and be like, I need this. I need that. I'm going on to grab it. But the best thing that you can ever do when you go in the grocery store is please have a list, y'all, because you will walk around that store and you will just see some stuff, be like, let me go and get this here. And then you get to the register. The register will show the true you. Because, boy, when that lady said, $5.64, bitch. I say, for what? I got the Walmart brands. What are we talking about? Is you show? The lady say, yeah. I say, boy, y'all pray for me. The worst thing that you can do is pull out your card to pay. I don't care how much money you got when you pull that card out. When you pull that card out, a lot of times you can see the pain. You can see the I hope. You can see the please Lord. Let it go through in the player face. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Queen Isis for being a member for 8 months. If anybody else would like to become a member, the join button is right up under what you're watching right now. If you own the app product, we do understand that sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. If you can't, then you got to go ahead on and get to a home computer or Android. I appreciate the want. Thank you. Say, sugar, Littleton, North Carolina in that bitch. Say, pressure check. Let me calm it down, because I got back here. When I got back, put everything up. You know, that's how a player do. 126 over 85. Possibly because I'm doing a lot of moving and stuff like that. But I think that was an all right thing. That was like an all right pressure around here. Remember, y'all, check your pressures. But that lady said over 5. Yeah. Who you talking to? You for real? All this Walmart. Maybe like a few things is other brands, but I'm supposed to be saving money, baby. But I put it on in there and I turned my back. Bitch, I slid that chip in that. I turned my back. It say remove card. I removed card and waited. Clear. Got the receipt with the print. Yes, sir. That's what's up. And then you see the man come back in me. Yeah. That ain't nothing. No little petty little $500. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm hurt like a whoa. Because the one thing that I hate to do is go backs. I used to like to do go backs. But I hate after everything done been scanned, and then you tell me the price, and I be like, well, can you take this off? Can you take this off? So sometimes I would just bite the bullet. I be like, shh, all these people in line and shit, hold on. And these ain't no stamps. This is hard-earned money. That's a big difference. They're trying to tell you something. These ain't no stamps. You know what I'm saying? But hell, the man came back in me. I grabbed my cart, poked my chest out and went to walking through that thing all sturdy and, you know what I'm saying, all sexy shit. I'm bow-legged again. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here looking good. I almost cried when I got to the car. You know what I'm saying? I done spent all that money for what? This is what I'm saying to myself. Like, why I spend all that money? So sometimes it's good to bring a calculator with you, or at least round off everything that you pick up. That's something that I used to do. I have no idea why I didn't do that. Shout out to the Swaggy Dig for the $1 cash out saying you ain't buy no stamps, Pastor. Ain't nobody advertising. Hell, I don't think nobody else got stamps, possibly until like the middle of next month because they used them. I told them don't use all them damn stamps for Thanksgiving. Damn. If anybody got some stamps, we can try something. Listen, y'all, let's go ahead on and get into the main because we're going to start with the main. A beautiful mother was found dead in her ex-girlfriend's trunk. Shout out to the LGBT community. Shout out to all our stud sisters out here in the street. Let's see what they had done said that had done transpired. Go ahead.
2 states are still wondering how a mother ended up dead in the trunk of a car.
I had to stop right there. You say, hell yeah, big difference when you're using cash. Oh, it hits different. I'm trying. Shh. All right.
Police in 2 states are still wondering how a mother ended up dead in the trunk of a car.
Yeah.
When Eleni Casa's family reported her missing, they held on to hope she'd be found safe. Unfortunately, their worst fears were confirmed instead.
Oh, cutie. Oh. Shout out to them filters, though.
Life's Kelsey Gibbs tells us how domestic violence could have played a factor in this case.
Heartbroken, saddened. It's so hard to watch and see anyone lose their life, but especially in a domestic violence situation.
Eric Downing at the domestic
especially with women on women, domestic love relationships. Yeah, have y'all ever wonder why they don't never say it like that? You say, Willie, I don't have that problem. Say, I check my balances for whatever card I'm using before I leave the house. No. The money there. The money there. What I'm talking about is, even if your money there, sometimes your card don't work. That's why another good tip for everybody, please have you some money on you at all times. Sometimes your cards don't work. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that, but that's some of the most, that got to be the most embarrassing thing because you know you got paper. You know you got a few dollars to cover whatever you're trying to get. And if it don't work, oh, Jesus. So whatever y'all do, keep y'all some money with you. You know what I'm saying? Go.
Violence and Sexual Assault Center in Murfreesboro says she sees cases like Eleni Casa's all too often. Murfreesboro.
Is she saying that she see cases like this one all too often, meaning woman on woman, or is she just talking about a domestic love relationship overall?
Police think there was some sort of domestic violence incident between Eleni and her girlfriend, Dominique Hardwick, following an argument at Eleni's apartment.
Dominique. Hold on, sugar, we got to look at you, bro.
Dominique.
That's what's up. Shout out to our Studsister.
Hardwick, following an argument at Eleni's apartment.
We're praying for the family. Mm-hmm. I'm praying for their peace as they walk through this tragic loss.
Eleni's family reported her missing after she didn't pick up her daughter from school. She left her cell phone and Dodge Charger at her apartment, but her car was spotted by police in Ohio and Michigan using license plate readers.
You know somebody's missing when they leave their Dodge Charger and they phone and they ain't pick their baby up. It's a problem.
Officers in Dearborn, Michigan tried to stop the car on Sunday afternoon. Hardwick was driving and another woman was in the passenger seat. Hardwick refused to stop, but eventually crashed a car and fired on police before shooting herself.
Say she looked like Blueface. She do though. Did y'all hear that right now? There was another brawl in the car. She was the driver. She refused to stop. She crashed into something, had a shootout with law enforcement, and shot herself.
Lonnie was later discovered dead in the trunk. Police in Murfreesboro say there was another
And then they found this one, that beautiful baby there, in the trunk of the car. Woo.
incident back in August. Hardwick was arrested after an argument turned physical.
I hope that this brings a spotlight and awareness to the fact that domestic violence does exist. It can end in tragedy.
We know it exists, baby. We talk about domestic love every day. Go ahead, go.
But there are agencies like myself and other agencies across the state of Tennessee that are here to help.
Downing says if anyone needs help, not to hesitate to reach out. In Murfreesboro, Kelsey Gibbs, News Channel 5.
Murfreesboro. Remember, if anybody need help with their domestic love situation, please contact somebody. Hey man, I used to have the number up. Ain't it 988 or something like that? It's the new number, the 988. And if you don't remember that number, there's a number that everybody on the planet know, which is 911. But one thing that we typically don't do in domestic love relationships is call 911. We go it on the deal with it because in our minds, a lot of us believe that we deserve what's going on because we sit back and we be like, but I picked this person though. I think we honestly sit back and be like, but I picked this person, I gotta make it work, or I can't let my friends and family see what I'm going through, so I ain't gonna call no police and I ain't gonna call them. You know what I'm saying?
3 months before Eleni Casa's remains were found in the trunk of her girlfriend's car on the Dearborn-Detroit border, police were called to their Tennessee apartment complex for a domestic dispute. This according to a Murfreesboro, Tennessee police report. It started out as an argument.
Look at that, baby. That Blueface. That Blueface with a blue shirt. With a blue tank top. That look like a tank top. Shout out to Latanya for the $3 cash. I say, hey, Pastor. Say, here my first offering. Say, $3 challenge. Y'all, we got a $3 challenge popping right now. Here we go.
Argument between Eleni Casa and Dominique Hardwick. At issue, a text message from another woman. According to the report, Hardwick stated that she pushed Casa and struck her in the face with her hand.
She received a text. They say that she pushed her and she struck her in the face with her hand. She got caught. Somebody done text her that wasn't supposed to be text her. Say she look handsome like the boy girl I work with. That's what's up.
Casa said Hardwick grabbed her by the neck and pushed her against the wall. The police report states Casa had difficulty breathing. Emergency responders advised her that she may have a broken jaw.
She ain't hit her that hard. They had advised her that she may have a broken jaw. That baby popped her so hard to where she possibly broke her jaw, had difficulty breathing. About something that people call petty, a text message. Again, was petty to you, not petty to the person who just almost broke her jaw.
Authorities charged Hardwick with...
Whoa. Shout out to our Studsister for having her reel in. I got to say it because a lot of people, they don't say it. Have y'all ever noticed a lot of dark-hued women, they make the excuse of why they wear their naturals and stuff like that for whatever reason, for whatever lie that they want to tell us. Then that's what they tell us. Have y'all ever noticed that not one of our Studsters, watch this, not one of our Studsters wear natural? Why all our Studsters have no problem with wearing their hair?
One count of aggravated domestic assault. Fast forward to Sunday. Casa's remains found in Hardwick's trunk after the car crashed into a house on Tireman and Normeal. She had gone missing from Murfreesboro, Tennessee on November 18th. In the driver's seat, Hardwick, dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Shout out to SCM for the $4 cash out. Say my 3 +1. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. He said, let me guess, she had alcohol poison. Okay, that's what's up. Alcohol was in her system.
Law enforcement tells Fox 2 the couple had ties to Metro Detroit. Hardwick's Facebook page states she is from Pontiac. Meanwhile, there was another woman in the car at the time of the crash. She was taken to an area hospital with injuries. An autopsy will determine how Casa died. Preliminarily, authorities have been able to determine that she did not die as a result of the car crash.
She did not die, meaning that she wasn't alive when that baby put the police on his chase and ran into a tree. Say stud sisters usually date babies with their naturals as well. There you go. Shout out to Marcus for the $3 super chat. He say, here, half a dozen of eggs minus the tax. That's what's up. I appreciate that right now.
In Detroit, Camille Mary, Fox 2 News.
Damn, back it up.
Grabbed her by the neck and pushed her against the wall.
That's love. I know. Willie, that's not love. You're assaulting somebody. You're hitting somebody. That's love.
For a domestic dispute. This according to a Murfreesboro, Tennessee police report. It started out as an argument between Eleni Casa and Dominique Hardwick. At issue, a text message from another woman. According to the report, Hardwick...
So she was cheating. Oh, our stud sister may thought she was cheating. Maybe she had dealings with that person who had done text her and she wasn't supposed to have been texting her. Maybe that was an ex or something like that they had already had some falling outs about. Maybe the baby wanted a hug. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jason for the $5 cash out. Say, I got 5 on it, Pastor. I appreciate that right there. Y'all that work with this challenge, that's what's up. Y'all gotta get the lights up. We need to get the lights up. Shout out to that dude for the $2 super chat. Say the 239 is here. Say, hey, sugars. That's what's up. Here we go.
Stated that she pushed Casa and struck her in the face with her hand. Casa said Hardwick grabbed her by the neck and pushed her against the wall. The police report states Casa had difficulty breathing. Emergency responders advised her that she may have a broken jaw. Authorities charged Hardwick with 1 count of aggravated domestic assault.
1 count of aggravated domestic assault. Shout out to Latanya for the $2 super chat. He say, here's my second offering. Say 3 + 2 equals $5 challenge. That's what's up. Here we go.
Fast forward to Sunday. Casa's remains found in Hardwick's trunk after the car crashed into a house on Tireman and Normeal. She had gone missing from Murfreesboro, Tennessee on November 18th. In the driver's seat, Hardwick, dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Do y'all understand that they also is saying, well, it'll possibly say it in the next video. We'll go ahead.
Law enforcement tells Fox 2 the couple had ties to Metro Detroit. Hardwick's Facebook page states she is from Pontiac. Meanwhile, there was another woman in the car at the time of the crash. She was taken to an area hospital with injuries.
Gotta ask yourself, so who was the other bra on the passenger side? Was it our stud sister Nula Lala? Since she was single. She was single at the time because she was in the trunk. This beautiful baby here was in the trunk. So our stud sister was single at the time. Say Pontiac is in the hood. I thought that she was from a car when it said a Pontiac. She's from Pontiac. What? The car? I had to think about it. Shout out to SCM for the $2 super chat. He say 2 more equals $6 challenge. Oh, man, I appreciate it. Yes, I do. Look at
An autopsy will determine how Casa died. Preliminarily, authorities have been able to determine that she did not die as a result of the car crash. In Detroit, Camille Mary, Fox 2 News.
Well, we know she didn't die because of the car crash because y'all found her dead. But I do understand. And I get it. Listen. A lot of females be like, I'm sick of men. I'ma go to women. Without knowing that those is the most violent relationships, female on female. Even when y'all not in relationship with female, that is the worst relationships. Because y'all be trying to stomp each other's face off out here in these streets. Y'all saw what happened over in Mexico, and they weren't even together. Or were they? Shout out to the Truth for the $10 super chat. Say hit the like, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all we need to get the likes up. Work with a player. Jesus. Oh, was I supposed to make a cake or something for you and I didn't make it? Y'all need to help a player out, but here we go. Here we go with the last one. Let's see what we got.
Well, more answers tonight into that police chase that started last night in Dearborn, then ended in a shootout with police in Detroit. Officers then discovered a woman's body in the car's trunk, and tonight state police have identified the remains as a missing mother out of Tennessee. Pamela Osborne live near the Dearborn-Detroit border, where that chase ended.
Near the Dearborn hijack. They had a Dearborn hijack. Oh, that's in Beverly Hills Cop. Oh, I go ahead.
And Pam, this ends a 10-day search for that missing mom.
10-day search. Now, we don't know how long that she was dead now, but go ahead.
Karen, this really was a horrible, violent ending for that 31-year-old Tennessee mother. We're told that her family that was desperate to find her, too heartbroken to speak tonight after learning it was, in fact, Eleni Casa, who was in the trunk of a car that crashed into this home just yesterday.
And then you also got to ask yourself, why is there so many sisters out here decide to have a girlfriend after they become mamas? Y'all are users. Y'all is using men for their sperm. Shout out to Latanya for the $2 super chat. You say, here my third offering, 5 + 1 equals $6 challenge. That's what's up. I appreciate that right there. Why? If you're lesbians, we love you too, baby. Hell, I'm a lesbian. Yeah. But go ahead. Look. If you're lesbian, then why do you? Y'all know that y'all be lesbians or bisexual. You already know that. You know who you want to have a relationship with. But y'all get into like the whole relationship after your baby be like 3, 4, 5 and stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all wait until the children turn teenagers and shit, and now you in a whole lesbian relationship. Y'all play too much. But go ahead. Talk about undecisive. Is that the proper word? Big word out here in these streets. BG free out here. Go ahead.
Monday night, Michigan State Police confirmed the Casa family's worst fear. 31-year-old Eleni Casa, who went missing on November 18th, was dead. Her body discovered Sunday in the trunk of this mangled black Charger. Investigators say Casa's girlfriend, 36-year-old Dominique Hardwick, was behind the wheel. Authorities in Tennessee had been looking for the Charger and Casa. An exhaustive search in the week following her disappearance turned up nothing. The license plate to that Charger later hit in Ohio, then in Oakland County, Michigan. Dearborn police spotted the car Sunday and attempted to stop it, but Hardwick took off, eventually crashing into this home at Normile and Tireman in Detroit.
She hit a whole home. Now let's hope that the Charger had insurance, so the homeowner can reach out to the car insurance people so they can get their house fixed. Go ahead.
Shots were fired soon after the crash, and state police say an autopsy determined Hardwick died at the scene from what appears to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
A lot of people have called her a coward for killing herself. I just wish that people just look up the word coward, man. It take a strong individual to kill themselves. It take a person who is not in fear of killing themselves to kill themselves. This person is not a coward. That's a strong woman, or that's a strong stud sister. You're a coward because you don't want to be detained, arrested, going through trials, and sitting in prison for a lot of years. Do y'all be understand? Have y'all thought it through like that? Because I just thought about it. So because somebody don't want to be arrested for the thing that they just had done did, so now they go to jail, possibly get beat and all that stuff right there, or even if they don't, they spend a long time behind bars. So people should want to spend time behind bars after they do something. A lot of people on the crime that they do and they pop themselves, they not getting out if they get caught. It's a wrap. It's really a wrap. But we have been conditioned to accept your punishment. What? Wait. You mean I can leave Earth or I can live here until the day I die? What we waiting for? Bam! You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Family Man for the $1.99 super chat. Say they usually be the ones who have been ran through. Absolutely correct. I got friend girls who now is in a whole lesbian relationship. And they've been ran through. But it's okay. Women's live. Shout out to LaSonia for the $6 cash app. Say joining the challenge. Man, I appreciate y'all. Man, I really, really do appreciate y'all.
Still so many questions tonight. Police in Murfreesboro say their investigation led them to believe that this was some sort of a domestic dispute, that the two got into an argument before both of them disappeared, but we still don't know how exactly Casa died or was killed here. That's something we're working and waiting to find out about. I should also mention there was another woman, a third woman, a passenger in that car. She was taken to the hospital. Police are questioning her in hopes of trying to make sense of all of this. But how do you really, when there is a little girl who will never see her mother again?
We don't care about that. But listen. Now, how we know that the passenger wasn't a part of knocking off Elena, knocking off the mother who was dead? How do we know that? Maybe the one who's saying killed her ain't the one who killed her. Maybe she was just riding around with it in the trunk. That's a charge in itself, you riding around with a dead body inside your trunk, and then I wonder, like, what day or how long has she been dead? I've been trying to read all these doggone articles, and ain't nobody, it's like we just don't have enough information. Sexual assault. Erica down there, other domestic violence. That's like them other people. He said, do we really care why? Say we don't pretend to care. I'm trying to tell you something. I don't care nothing about this shit. Hey, listen, man. This is life.
She was taken to the hospital. Police are questioning her in hopes of trying to make sense of all of this. But how do you really, when there is a little girl who will never see her mother again?
I got to back that up because she was saying something and then she lost me. Hold on.
In that car, she was taken to the hospital. Police are questioning her in hopes of trying to make sense of all of this. But how do you really, when there is a little girl who will never see her mother again?
So we're not supposed to make sense of it because she leaves behind a child. I don't understand that. We're not supposed to make sense of what transpired because she leaves behind a loved one, a little girl, a child. Hell, friends and family, but she specifically said a child. I don't understand when we be talking. Say it again, baby.
Police are questioning her in hopes of trying to make sense of all of this. But how do you really, when there is a little...
In hopes of trying to make sense of all this, but how do you really? So how do you really make sense of it? Make sense of it is when we find out how she died. What day she died, we want to know what transpired. See, because once we found out how she died, what was the cause of death, then we can like do a whole investigation, because our Brothers in Blue is going to do a hell of a investigation and figure out how many days she been inside the trunk. What happened? You know what I'm saying? And then we can backtrace. We can backtrace the cell phones of all them. We can possibly, depends on the year of the car, they can trace where the car has been. You know what I'm saying? He said this was another missed opportunity to get a cyber sale on the coffin. Say maybe she was waiting on a bigger sale. Thus, hold on to her la. That's insane. Listen, at least she ain't killing, just dump in the woods or something, so she really cared about her. Now think about this. She wasn't shot. Say, I just care if the gun okay. But listen, she wasn't shot. They have no idea how she died or the coroner, or we waiting on the coroner. And if we waiting on the coroner, which in not one of them videos that they said that she was shot and killed, or at least shot, how that baby died? How did she die? Say this another domestic love. I'm trying to tell you something. Look. Hold on. The chick who was on the passenger side was possibly our Studsister new girl before she knocked off, or before the old girl was knocked off. Cause she was bumping Gucci while she was in the trunk. Say closure equals balloon release. There you go. They did not point out. They say probably poison her. Now that makes sense because there was no type of wound to convince us or tell us that this was a possible way that she passed away. So yeah, we thinking poison, and we got to wait for the toxicology report. You know what I'm saying? Jesus, I don't. Hey, man. Hey, say, oh goodness, fentanyl. It probably fentanyl. You never know out here.
Little girl who will never see her mother again. Reporting live in Detroit, I'm Pamela Osborne, Local 4.
And then sometimes you think back, damn, I should have stayed with the baby daddy. Just a thought. I don't, and I'm not saying that shit can't, that stuff can't happen with a baby daddy. I'm not saying that. Just in this instance. I don't know. But they're not even telling us what, like, that's all the information that we have right now, and whenever they give us an update, then we will go in on and get into the update. I will bring it to the forefront so y'all can see exactly what's going on and or what they said. We waiting on toxicology report or the coroner report around here in these streets. That baby popped herself. And it's crazy, right? Watch. A male's prison has always been worse than a female prison. And she offed herself and she didn't want to go to the female prison. Our Studsister didn't want to go to the female prison. And the female prison is better than the male prison when it comes down to the violence. When it comes down to being raped. A female's prison can't compare to a male's prison. And she didn't want to go around there. Say, no, Willie, say prison, way worse. No. Listen, no. A woman's prison is not worse than a man's prison. Nope. I'm here to tell you, I used to be DOJ. Yeah, me. Yeah, DOJ is the Department of Justice. The worst thing that happens, other than death, inside of a prison, is for a man to be raped. See, when a female get raped by another woman, it don't even compare. There is no comparison. You know what I'm saying? So that is what makes it worse, in my opinion. Just saying. Say she knows there ain't no guns in jail. Exactly. Say the child still have a father. Yeah. I wonder if he got the baby. Or is he with grandma now? Or is the baby with grandma now? I would love to know that right there. Because typically it's supposed to be, okay, if the mother passed away, the child goes to the father. And if the mother and the father pass, then it may go to a grandparent. That makes sense to me. Not in 2022. Something happened to the mama, the kids go to her mama. Her kids Yeah. You're absolutely correct on that right there. It is. Oh, damn, I had the sound down. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I clicked on it. Bam, bam, bam. You say, yes, it is. Correction officers tell us all the time, say, I've been to JDC and prison, but violence outside of grape in women's prison is different. Yes. You're absolutely right about that right now. My sound back. I'm hoping that y'all can hear me now. My bad. I just repeated what I had done said when I was muted. You know what I'm saying? Say she took herself out because she wasn't going to the penitentiary. I'm trying to tell you, ain't nobody got time for jail like that right there no more, man. Ain't nobody got time for jail like that no more. People don't want to go to the resort for an extended length of time. Listen, I would say the number one reason that people go to jail is because they're cowards. Y'all see how that right there just worked? The reason the majority of people go to jail is because they are cowards. Cowards meaning that they don't have the heart to kill themselves. I don't blame them. I ain't hating. I am not hating. Everybody ain't ready to leave Earth. A lot of people may be like, well, I still got a chance. We can do a appeal. You know what I'm saying? I might get some of the time back. You know, I still got a chance to be free. Shout out to Tanisha for being a member for 6 months. That's what's up. Say, hey, Willie, say I'm late, but ATL is in the house. Say I'm going to send you something through PayPal because you my guilty pleasure. I appreciate that right there. You say, I need more news. Do not worry yourself. We got more news. I was just trying to find it over here. I got to take you to Dade County, Florida. I can't be muted. Can y'all hear me now? Hold on. Let me check myself. I can't be muted. I can hear myself. You say you're not. All right, bam. No. We ain't done. I just decided to do the main event first. Let me go ahead and take y'all on the Dade County around here, Florida. My state, stay in your ground state. Punch the bitch, go home state. Please don't run up. We in fifth of our life state. Here we go again. We finna talk about friends.
Heartbreaking new information about a high school football star who was shot and killed in his own bedroom. Police say the 17-year-old victim was hanging out with friends when one of them pulled out a gun.
That 15-year-old is now facing charges for his friend's death. Local 10's Ian Margot's live now with more on how the victim is being remembered. Yeah.
Makai Stevenson, everyone in his family are just devastated by his loss. Everyone we've spoken to about him just described him as bright and said he had an even brighter future ahead of him.
Why is always the good kids leaving Earth early? Why?
My son. Oh my God. My baby gone. Jesus. Like, this is hard.
A mother broken after her son, 17-year-old Makai Stevenson, was shot and killed inside of their home on Tuesday afternoon.
I don't get that chance. I don't get the chance to see what his future would have been like. He had a bright future ahead of him.
Say she got insurance. Go ahead.
A real promising future. And it was cut so short, so soon.
I'll never get to see my brother have kids. I won't get to meet future nieces and nephews. Won't get to see him walk down the aisle.
Police say Stevenson was in his bedroom with 4 other teenage boys. That's when one of the boys, 15-year-old Daryl Hobley, apparently pulled out a gun and began to wave it around recklessly. Stevenson's younger brother reportedly told Hobley that the gun was loaded and to put it away, but instead the subject pointed it at Stevenson and fired, shooting him in the chest once. Unfortunately, soon after, the North Miami Senior High quarterback would die from the injury, and Hobley was arrested for manslaughter and possession of a firearm by a minor. Back would die from the injury, and Hobley was arrested for manslaughter and possession of.
Shout out to Tanisha for the $15 donation through the PayPal. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Y'all talking to your children about these weapons. We were talking to the children about guns. And I would say we really don't have to talk to our children about guns because our children know about guns, right? Say he ain't got no insurance. It hurt out here, y'all. It hurt.
A firearm by a minor.
Guns are not toys. They not toys.
And it's crazy because these teenagers know that these guns ain't toys. Oh, they know. They really, really know. They choosing to do what they want to do. That's really all it is.
At the end of the day, it's still sad that 2 young lives are lost. Makai, of course, won't come back. And then the other kid, I don't know what the future holds for him.
Okay, if you don't teach them, they'll find out on their own. You're right about that.
But, 2 families are devastated, and it's just a senseless crime that did not have to happen.
He was just playing with it, though. He ain't mean by mistake on purpose, you know what I'm saying? Say in our community, say we don't teach our children about weapons. No, they don't. No, we don't. Damn it, they learn on their own out here in these streets. That's why they be at the schoolhouse at 10 with pistols. Go ahead.
So there will be a vigil for Makai right down the street here at a park, but that's on Friday at 6:30. Today,
there's a vigil on the park. We know what that means, but go ahead.
Police were back in the neighborhood handing out flyers like this one. And they're asking anyone with information about this case, call Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers at 305-471-10.
Whoa. Slow me down. Wait. Did y'all hear that at the end?
That did not have to happen.
Shout out to Marcus for the $2 super chat. He say stupid people are too dangerous to even have around. Absolutely correct. Y'all listen to this.
So there will be a vigil for Makai right down the street here at a park, but that's on Friday at 6:30. Today, police were back in the neighborhood handing out flyers like this one. And they're asking anyone with information about this case.
Anyone with information about this case can call in. What do they mean? Y'all know how many people was in the room with him. Because even his brother was in the room. Y'all arrested the 15-year-old who shot him, charged manslaughter. Y'all still passing out flyers for more information. Why? I don't understand. His brother was in. I got to back it up.
Family are just devastated by his loss. Everyone we've spoken to about him just described him as bright and said he had an even brighter future ahead of him.
My son. Oh my God.
I got to see if he had a brother because I thought that they said his brother was like, don't wave the gun or something like that.
Oh, baby, go. Jesus. This is hard.
A mother broken after her son, 17-year-old Makai Stevenson, was shot and killed inside of their home on Tuesday afternoon.
I don't get that chance. I don't get the chance to see what his future would have been like. He had a bright, bright future ahead of him. A real promising future. And it was cut so short, so soon.
I'll never get to see my brother have kids. I won't get to meet future nieces and nephews. Won't get to see him walk down the aisle.
Police say Stevenson was in his bedroom with 4 other teenage boys.
With 4 other teenage boys. Okay, was one of them his brother?
It's when one of the boys, 15-year-old Daryl Hobley, apparently pulled out a gun and began to wave it around recklessly. Stevenson's younger brother.
So his brother was there. So why is we passing out flights for more information when the brother was there? Say, where's the daddy?
Reportedly told Hobley that the gun was loaded and to put it away, but
Stop. Whoa, slow me down. Stevenson is the one who passed away. They said Stevenson's brother told the dude waving the gun around, put the gun away, the gun is loaded. How he know the gun loaded? Hold on, back up.
And began to wave it. That's when
To see him walk down the aisle.
police say Stevenson was in his bedroom with 4 other teenage boys. That's when one of the boys, 15-year-old Daryl Hobley, apparently pulled out a gun and began to wave it around recklessly. Stevenson's younger brother reportedly told Hobley that the gun was loaded and to...
How he know the gun loaded? If the dude the one who shot, he pulled the gun out and was waving it recklessly. The younger brother told him, stop, the gun loaded. How do you know that the gun is loaded? Was they passing it around the room? Was they looking at the gun? You know what I'm saying? Oh, see, I mean, typically the gun is loaded. We're supposed to always believe that the gun is loaded. This is a great tip for everybody. The gun is always loaded.
Put it away, but instead the subject pointed it at Stevenson and fired.
I think the 15-year-old was his ops. He pointed it and fired. But we know how folk be out here playing with these guns and they be faking, and they'll pull the trigger. It ain't got no bullets in it. And then they have a bullet in it, and now your picture on the t-shirt. Now we having a balloon release for you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all playing too much. Shout out to Tanisha for the $2 super chat. You say, now you asking the right question. You know what I'm saying? Like. So he just playing with it. Pow! Was it like a waving stop? Or was he like here and then he just turned and pointed at him? Pow! You know what I'm saying? Damn it, it's all in how it happened. The brother should be able to tell the entire story. He say, yes, say every gun is loaded, say only point it at things you intend, where I in the goddamn street to destroy. Absolutely correct. Shout out to Willie for the $5 cash app. Say you start playing with guns, say I start leaving. I'm trying to tell you, I'm backing all the way up out the game. As soon as you pull it out, I'm out. You ain't got to show me nothing. Unless I'm trying to buy some firearms, something like that right there. I don't need to see your gun unless like we on the range or something like that. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. He said he thought 7 pounds of pressure was a joke. I'm trying to tell you.
Shooting him in the chest once. Unfortunately, soon after, the North Miami Senior High quarterback would die from the injury, and Hobley was arrested for manslaughter and possession of a firearm by a minor.
Do y'all know that they're using the 15-year-old's name? A minor. Every time a minor does something that is like not all the way wrong, not all the time wrong, but like murder, kill, like something that caused someone's death, they quick to put their name out. Oh, they quick to put their name out, and a lot of times they will put their face out. But when they hunching the teachers, something else that's illegal for both sides to do because it's illegal, they don't say their name. Say that minor did something major. I like that right there. Yes, I do.
Guns are not toys. They not toys.
Shout out to Deborah for the $2 super chat. Say just because. I appreciate you.
At the end of the day, it's still sad that 2 young lives are lost. Makai, of course, won't come back. And then the other kid, I don't know what the future holds for him. But, 2 families are devastated, and it's just a senseless crime that did not have to happen.
Young man lost his life because his friend playing. It's typically the people who have a future. And a lot of times, listen. A lot of times our friends and families be the worst people to be around. Our friends and family be the worst people to be around. Promise you that. We stay around people because it's all we know sometimes. We've been down with this person for a very, very long time. We know the person cool. You know what I'm saying? Part of the family. You know. And we end up losing our lives. The people who ain't ever gonna be nothing positive tend to live. Have y'all noticed that? A whole bunch of people who will amount to nothing, zero, tend to stay on earth till they like 70s and 80s, huh? While everybody else with good intentions and positivity and have the ability to change the world and all that stuff there, they be dead. Say unless they rappers. Yeah. Rappers out of here. He said parents keep them bedroom doors open when friends visit. I'm trying to tell you something. I don't like folk at my house, so your friend can't come around here. Say, remember God made good and evil, so this was his destiny. Yeah, this is what God created us to die when we gonna die. Whenever we die, God created us to die when we died. This is crazy. No matter how many of these stories that I do, no matter how long people have watched me, I do believe that there's somebody who has went through some of these stories after watching me because they did not make changes that should have been made, because a lot of times we be slipping. A lot of times we really do be slipping. Because it goes back to, I don't think it'll happen to me. It won't happen to my child. It won't happen to my baby. Not my kinfolk. Yeah. Died it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we dying so much by mistake on purpose. I am surprised that we is able to keep like the numbers up. Like I really am. But hell, give y'all some pat on the back. Boy, y'all done made it to the end of the midday news, man. I'm glad that y'all around here. I had me such a good time. Joking and kikiing and shit. You know what I'm saying? But listen, give yourself a pat on the back. Also because you made it to December 1st. Today is December 1, 2022. It's 1212022. That's December 1st, 2022. You done made it. You almost done made it to Christmas. You almost made it to Christmas. Say people get religious and forget common sense. Absolutely correct. Say single mothers keep the numbers up. Y'all keep producing them little ugly ass babies. Baby, we need some more people to get knocked off. Hell, we need some more killers. Keep producing these killers. Shout out to all the mamas who have produced killers. It's not your fault. Or maybe it is your fault. That one child that you aborted, maybe you should have had that one and shouldn't have had the one that turned out to be a killer. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know. Yeah, respect the shooters out here now. Shout out to Marcus for the $2 super chat. He say dying on purpose or living on accident. I like that right there. Yeah, I say the good killers. Good mamas create good killers. So you mean fathers? Hey, no. Mothers create children. Mothers bring forth children. Maybe the churn that was sucked out of her for about $200-$300. Maybe that could have been like the next president or something. Shout out to TW for the $2 super chat. You say, Willie, how old to carry a firearm in Florida? I think it's 21. I think it's 21 to carry. If I'm not mistaken. I done had my shit so over 20 years. So, But I do believe that is 21. But you can buy a gun at 18, or is it you can only buy like a rifle or something at 18? But I do think it's 21 to carry. Shout out to Angela for the $4.99 super chat. Say that's why my family don't go nowhere and my kids don't have friends. Hey, sugar, get them right. I'm trying to tell you, I don't need nobody around them. Say rifle at 18 and pistol at 21. Yeah. Yep. That's right. For Florida. So I don't know what it is in other states though. You say they won't tell a child is walking to abort them now. Say just stay in your ground at all times. Trying to tell you, we about that life. Shoot first, ask questions later. Look here, y'all. I appreciate y'all. To all the players. It's prostate cancer awareness right here. The Willie Williams Show say it's just a finger. If your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la-la. Please get yourself checked out. Check out in these streets. Players, do yourself a solid with a finger. You know what I'm saying? Say a great show. I appreciate that right there. I try to bring it for y'all every chance I get. Oh, and y'all, please go right to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Got some new shirts. I got the record, upload shirt up there. And I got one where it's 2 Thessalonians. 2 Thessalonians, I think that... 2 Thessalonians 3:10. I think that's one of the shirts. A man don't work, a man don't eat. Yeah. That one. It's something like that right there. But that's on the website. Y'all go to the website, thewilliewilliamsshow.com, and click on the get link if y'all like to do that right there. I got my record, upload in the mail. It's coming. So I can wear my thing. Oh, I should get like a hoodie or something because it's cold. I really don't like hoodies because I got a lot of hair. It's hard to wear hoodies when you got hair, you know. It say started getting gun training at 6. Say show the world, don't hide the world. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody who is teaching the youth weaponry. If you teach them at a young age, they'll be way more responsible than a lot of adults who wait until they're adults to get the firearms. Say, I read a Willie Bible. Oh, Jesus, I need to create one. I got to get me some more money out here in these streets. I got to make me some more products out here in these streets. Sell some. Can't always sell myself. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Listen, y'all, I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player, man. I appreciate the thumbs up. We couldn't get to 500. It is what it is. The PayPal, the Cash App, Super Chat. Thank y'all. Thank you for the support all the time. Thank y'all for being around here. Listen, damn, I gotta go put a damn brisket on. Right now, I gotta put a brisket on, and then I'm gonna make 2 cakes. I got to see what's gonna transpire, because if I had a brisket on, and that's a totally different temperature, then I can't make the cake. I think the brisket gonna take about 3.5. If the brisket take about 3.5, then after that right there, I can go on and put some cakes inside the oven, because I don't want to put the cakes in the oven with the temperature difference, and that'll mess up my goddamn cake, and my name is on the cake. You know what I'm saying? Say brisket and biscuits. Oh yeah, brisket's expensive. I typically get ones for like $120. Between 80 and 120, I have to inspect it. But I go to like the whole, the big box stores, like the wholesale store. It's not the wholesale store. The box stores, like Sam's. Well, I typically go to Restaurant Depot. You know what I'm saying? Because player be cooking. Say, Willie, who you cooking for? The household. And watch this. It's real funny. For 6 months, I don't even eat meat. I still cook it, but I don't eat meat. For 6 months. And then I eat meat. Through the week, I only eat meat and vegetables. 7 days, I only eat once a day. I drink a hell of a lot of water. You know what I'm saying? You got to give your body a chance to flush some of this stuff out. And too much meat, especially beef, takes a long time to come out your body. Shout out to TW for the $2 super chat. Say, Willie, did you go to Walmart yesterday? Oh, no. I went today. I went early this morning. like 8 something. It was early. Yup. So, listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player, man, and make sure y'all write a list before y'all go to the grocery store, because you will overspend. I promise you, you will. You will. And before you go anywhere, you should always have cash on hand in case they cut the system off out here and you can't use your damn card. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all for rocking. I done hit that damn button. I'm gone.